we're in this mess because society's lost sight of what's most important. What matters most to me is my faith and my family. And I know I'm not the only one who believes that way. So we're joining together as God-fearing people to take the light into the darkness.
You know, we're kicking off season 9 by heading back to the great state of Florida. Now I'm going to be joined by pro staffer Daniel Arms and his wife DeJay, along with huntress Kendall Jones. And we're going to be joining up with the guys from the Fishing Wizard app, and we're going to do some fishing, we're going to get after some alligators, and whatever else we can stumble into.
Check it out, guys, we're headed on the plane. They're making fun of me, just because this is exactly like it was last year. One set of headphones.
The guys from Fishing Wizard app have hooked us up with an awesome condo right on the beach. And after we get settled in, we're actually going to go out with them and do some fishing if Mother Nature will cooperate.
Brad. My fish just fell off the hook, folks.
Wow, okay. Hey Daniel, you mind handing me
another bait?
I could use another bait.
Check it out, getting rained on. But guess what? Caught my first snook ever.
In the midst of that, I want y'all to notice that on my reel, my little handle screwed off. But it didn't slow me down. I kept it together. It peeled off there.
The Florida weather is definitely bipolar. Rain, sun, but nonetheless, we had a great time fishing.
This segment's been brought to you by Vortex Optics with the unlimited, unconditional lifetime warranty. Learn more at vortexoptics.com. And by these fine sponsors. This segment's brought to you by Covert Scouting Cameras, #1 in trail camera technology with unmatched customer service. Learn more at covertscoutingcameras.com. And by these fine sponsors.
Well, the next day, we're meeting up with our buddy Cliff from 5L Outfitters to hopefully chase down a Florida alligator.
So tell me how it kind of came about and what it's an island, obviously got all kinds of exotics, but give me kind of
It's a freshwater island in Lake Kissimmee.
it's huge. How big is it?
It's around 4,000 acres.
Wow.
We got exotic deer on it. Found the deer, axis, cycad, red stag. We got some buffalo, we got some zebras, we got some cows, regular cows on it.
All right, I'm excited to see it, man.
Well, let's go.
We're getting there.
You know, Cliff with 5L Outfitters, he does a whole lot more than just alligator hunts. He also has incredible Osceola hunting. He's got hogs, he's got coyotes, and I was actually able to slip in later in the year because I was speaking at his church and do some night thermal hog and coyote hunting with him, and it was an absolute blast.
If it's another day, another dollar, what do you call a night?
Another night, another dollar.
Another night, another dollar. You ready back there, Jimmy?
I'm ready, brother. I got my thermal scope and makeshift camera holder in place.
You're on. We make it work. Here we go.
Head straight to the woods. Dead like the headlights are going. Straight to the woods. He going straight away from a skin cliff. Like hard, straight away from him. Yeah, right there. Oh, I heard it. I can't say it. Still going. Still going. He's carrying it with him. He's going to. I didn't miss it, son.
You know, using thermal equipment is an absolute ton of fun, and if you've never done it, you don't know what you're missing out on.
He ain't going nowhere.
I told you I was gonna hit him in the medulla that time.
You got him that time, buddy. He's hurt.
I heard that one.
He hit again hard.
After we stumbled onto a couple groups of pigs and got them knocked down, we actually spotted a coyote out in the middle of the pasture by himself, and Cliff decides he's gonna sneak around and try to take the shot. And I stayed back at the buggy and was just filming through one of the other thermals that we had, and what I saw next is one of the coolest things I've ever filmed in the outdoors.
It's gonna be action, Jackson. Right, here we go.
Cliff is literally within 30 yards of this coyote.
Got him.
Cliff and 5L Outfitters definitely have a ton of animals to hunt.
This segment has been brought to you by Hunter's Cloak, helping you hide your stink. Learn more at hunterscloak.com. And by these fine sponsors. This segment's brought to you by HHA Sports, the leader in single pin technology, made in America with a lifetime warranty. Learn more at hhasports.com. And by Automatic Manhood, the 6-week video-based Bible study series from Final Descent Outdoors. Order yours at finaldescentoutdoors.com. And by these fine sponsors.
If you've never ridden in an airboat before, you have no idea what you're missing. And Cliff with 5L Outfitters has his airboat out, and we're fixing to hop in it and go see if we can find us an alligator.
Give us a lowdown exactly what we're doing. I'm doing an interview.
Hey, we gotta know who's gonna be the fighter and who's gonna be the killer. One fights it in and one shoots it. Which one do you trust? I can.
Is that the technique?
I don't know.
Oh my God.
I'm scared.
Oh my God.
We're gonna go ahead and run this marsh and see if we can't kill an alligator.
That's it. I like it.
Last year I was a gentleman and I let Kendall hunt her alligator first, but this year it's my turn. Snagging these alligators is definitely not as easy as it looks.
All right, Cliff, what's the strategy to this for Daniel? You're gonna throw the harpoon, and what's Daniel's job here?
Just when I say throw it, you throw it.
And don't let it get wrapped in your hand, because why now?
Because you'll get jerked in. Then you'll be tied to the gator.
He's got the harpoon out. It's time. It's serious. I almost feel like I need a warning just for my emotions.
I don't. That was
awesome. Here we go. Not eject the shell, Cliff.
Hold up.
Should be getting tired fighting. I am. I'm talking about the gator.
That's it.
Listen to it.
It's all the dragon. Woo! State record. Woo! State record.
I'm out of breath. That's freaking awesome. You lost your state record gator.
You lost it.
Yeah, Kendall should have shot him.
I didn't even see it.
After several failed attempts of trying to snag one of these alligators, we finally get one on the line, and the fight is on.
But they'll probably fight harder if you grab him by the tail. Cliff thinks he's got. Oh, yes, sir. Wow.
So that one came out of the water.
Did you get that on video?
You bet I did. I'm the best cameraman you've ever seen in your life.
This segment's brought to you by Lane Shark and their innovative front-mounted brush cutters, proudly made in the USA. Learn more at lanesharkusa.com. And by these fine sponsors.
Now it's time for the Real Avid Tech Tip of the Week.
We've been partnering with Covert Cameras now for a couple years, and you know, they've developed a reputation of having incredible products and unmatched customer service. Not only do they make these great products and we enjoy every one of their trail cameras that we have, but one of their trail cameras has really revolutionized how we're hunting, and that's the cell cameras that Covert makes. Not only the cell cameras making life a whole lot easier for us because they send the pictures directly to our phone, but they're also helping us be able to scout deer and pinpoint deer in real time. Just like this past fall when Pro Staffer Paul Powers used one of his Covert Scouting cell cameras to pattern a 186-inch Oklahoma whitetail. Paul was using the cell camera to be able to see in real time where this buck was, where he was at in daylight, and pinpoint exactly where he was, and then move in for the kill.
I got him. My season's over. I got him.
This is a dream come true, to get a deer like this down with a bow sitting on the ground against a tree the way I do it. He never knew I was around until that arrow flew. He didn't know what it was. He went 20 yards, he didn't make it 30 yards from where the shot was, and piled up. I don't know what else to say.
This segment is brought to you by Woodhaven Custom Calls. Support our ministry by using promo code FINALDESCENT10 at checkout. Place your order at woodhavencustomcalls.com. And by these fine sponsors.
But it'll probably fight harder if you grab him by the tail. Cliff, once he's got... Oh! Yes, sir! Wow!
So that one came out of the water.
Holy cow.
Did you get that on video?
You bet I did. I'm the best cameraman you've ever seen in your life.
Good job.
Wait, so what's happening?
You gotta catch that alligator.
Yeah, you gotta get this alligator to the boat, Kendall.
Stop
Kendall,
talking.
you gotta keep the rod up. You have to reel. Have you used a fishing pole before? There it is. There it is. There it is.
Okay, you get it, Brad.
You know, we each take turns, Kendall, myself, and Daniel, fighting this alligator. But once we get him up to the boat, I'm gonna be the one that takes the shot.
Don't shoot the boat.
I won't shoot your boat.
Busty.
Woo!
See that again.
Good job. Good job.
That was
Good
no
job.
bass. My little biceps are killing me.
I can't say enough about Cliff and 5L Outfitters. Incredible operation, great Christian guys. And I can't say enough about our friends at the Fishing Wizard app as well for lining things up, hooking us up, taking care of just transportation, getting us where we need to be. Incredible group of guys. And it's easy to see why Florida has become one of our favorite places to go and hunt.
All right, guys, here's our alligator that we were able to get today. We had 2 other on the line. We had another one we brought in for Kendall, but it just wasn't quite big enough. It was a lot of fun. Cliff, tell me about some of the stuff you offer as well. I mean, obviously you do alligator, but you got Osceola turkeys.
Hog hunts.
Guys, if you want to come to Florida, you want to hunt alligators like this. This was a ton of fun, man. Riding around on the airboat was an absolute blast. You want to hunt hogs, you want to run dogs with thermal, and people can package that stuff together too. If they want to come, they can package together. They can come and hunt. Because you as a landowner, you got quite a bit of ground.
Yep, so I get a couple hundred private land tags every year.
Guys can come hunt an Osceola turkey, stick around,
Kill an alligator.
kill an alligator, kill a hog, or you want to come kill hogs and alligators, combo that together, you can do that. So his information will be on the screen. You guys check him out, man. Thank you so much. We had a blast today.
Yes, sir.
We thank Jeremy Jimmy with Fishing Wizard app for connecting us, and I'm glad I didn't have to swim across no canal.
Maybe next time.
Maybe next time. All right, guys, this was a ton of fun, man. We're gonna get him processed up and some good meat on that tail right there.
You know, it's easy to see why we look forward to this trip every year and why we look forward to it with such expectation. I've learned that every time I step into the Sunshine State, I know it's gonna be an incredible trip. You know, I'm reminded of Philippians 1:20 through 21 that says, "As it is my eager expectation and hope that I will not be ashamed, but that with full courage, now as always, Christ will be honored in my body, whether in life or by death. For me to live is Christ, and to die is gain. You see, Paul knew that he wouldn't be ashamed because he worked daily to keep Christ at the center of who he was. And when Christ is the center, everything else becomes clear. Paul's expectations were high because Christ was his number one focus. So the question today is, what's your focus? If your focus is Christ, then we don't have anything to worry about because God is in control. To make Christ your focus, you have to first know Him as your Savior. And today, if you haven't made that decision, we'd love to help you do that. Or if you do know Christ, but He's not your focus, we would love to help you refocus back on Him. So today, if we can help you in any way by praying for you, helping introduce you to Christ, or help you refocus back in on Christ, we would love to do that. You can go to our website, send us an email. You can find us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. You can shoot us a message there as well. We want to help you in your spiritual walk any way we can. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week.
Bailey's Outdoor Shop is the official taxidermist of Final Descent Outdoors. Closed captioning brought to you by Real Avid.
Strut your stuff!